This is a proposed new shopping center on the corner of Twin Arch and 27. Let's go down to the activities grounds. Across the way. All the way up to the corner. The lights have just been put in but haven't been hooked up. This is the area where the new library is to be built, out in this open area on Ridge Avenue, going down to the shopping center, coming back up into Wildwood Park. This is at Ridgecrest. Where this house is going to be torn down on the corner. That's the way the cars go. So where the Ridgecrest comes out on top of the hill, Bud Horns. Marker for Baltimore Shopping Center. Showing that house on the corner. Bill Krause used to live there years ago. Coming on down. That's where you go out on 27. This is the road now that goes down to a stop sign and then across 27 to Parsville. This is to be changed. And of course, there's Roy Rogers in the back of the addition to the shopping center. Okay, this is out of Ridgeville. South Main Street comes in, the old nursery down here. These are new buildings, offices, retail. The McDonald's, Pizza Hut. And way over there, over top of McDonald's, is another building that's been built for retail, office space. The liquor store up on the hill, and a new building being built in between. You can see across the street behind those trees is another professional center building, and then a high store here, and you come out and you can see 27, how South Main goes down. Across the way, the open corners. How Pat Holmes' place sets up in the back, the Ridgeville Church, Holmes's, that comes right on down, joins in. Ridgeside Drive, and you can just barely make out Arby's sign, which is right on the other side of McDonald's. Filling up. Section of Ridgeville. Foodrite. And they're getting ready to build on the end, out towards where you see that bulldozer. And that's the village Tall Oaks, the townhouse units. And this is another business center here where the Jesse King house used to be. There's the water tower. They've been working on this. And then going on up Ridgeville Boulevard. Back of the houses. And this house right here. Going up old 144 up to Ridgeville. You get an idea of these townhouses they're building called Tall Oaks. Some of them are already up. And then that's the old Heber Summers farm. Alright, this is the entrance to Foodrite. Where they're gonna add on from here on back. You can see they're working over on the hill. This is behind Foodrite, where they'll be coming out. Here again, it's the area they're working on, is Tall Oaks. Drop off here. Come on around and see the dirt. This is behind Dr. Miller's or Colwell's. That's the Grimes Court townhouses that were built some time back. This is Dr. Miller's. Jones Motors. Across the way, corner. Another corner. Moser's house. All the way up. Just taken from the graveyard. Merridale, way over where the library is to be built on that hillside, and then that's Wildwood Park. It's Walter Brown's house. And while we're here, that's the Loman and the Baker's burial. And then we'll be buried on over that way. Let's see. It's a car wash. Fire company just bought. Baptist Church up on North Main. That's looking out on Christy Acres, the old Huffman farm. It's another view coming down the Baptist Church over the hill. See the roof line going into Christy Acres. And this valuable corner here of North Main Street and 27. Hood Farm across from the Legion. American Legion. American Legion across the road. This is Dick White's farm, Cabbage Spring Road, where supposedly Kettler brothers have bought and will be building big houses. 27 on the west side and Cabbage Spring on the south side. This will go all the way back, including the pond, on over on the hillside towards Mount Olive. All of that full of houses. Now at Calvary Church there'll be some additions here. This road gets 8 foot wider coming in off of Main Street. It'll come on up here to the back of the church. And then this parking lot will be lowered on the right side, and the upper parking lot, the bank will be taken out so that that's on the level with the lower one after the lower one's raised somewhat. And then coming on around into the wooded area, a lot of these trees will go. All this will be blacktop with perpendicular parking over onto the side. This is another view of the lower parking lot. This will be taken down some, and all of this ground, the parking lot, will drain toward the Clary house over here on the other side of the property into a regular storm drain that goes down back of those houses. Elevated view of this parking lot that's going to be in the wooded area going down the hill. North side of the church, the driveway down the hill, the old Murdoch property that the church has bought will extend the parking lot over to the fence area all the way up. It'll probably be on somewhat this level, brought down from the upper level. That's the Clary house. The church, where the addition's supposed to go on this side, and the Murdoch property this is across from Wildwood Park. It's supposed to be developed. That's Walter Brown's house here. And going across here all the way up on the hill to the cemetery. That's Merridale Gardens. Down Ridge Road, Ridge Avenue. And this is the library, senior center, and this is the area where the senior houses are to be built. Senior housing in this area here. All the way up the direction, Ridge Avenue, the north side. This is to be a daycare center. This is the other end of the property, the daycare center here. Coming on around, this whole area will have senior housing in it. This is approximately 4 acres that'll be used for this. Senior center down through the trees. There's an existing building here. And over there will be about the boundary of it. Then coming on around, this will be undisturbed, except here in the center is supposedly going to be a square, and the road it'll go through from Park Avenue to Ridge Avenue. But all of this will not be disturbed because it's all going to be turned over to the town for a park all the way down to the front. Wildwood Park. There's Walter Brown's house. And this whole field is going to be full of houses. They're starting to work now. This used to be it was sold as part of the Wildwood Park. Yeah. There's a library.